My name's Adele. I've worked for the Wilverley Association since 2002 and I'm actually the registered care home manager of this home, which is Little Haven. The most interesting part of it for me was actually the initial meeting with Sally to set the skill target for each individual role that is performed at Little Haven. So we set skill analysis targets for the RGNs and for the carers. It was interesting in the point of view where it meant that I could tell Sally exactly what I wanted from my care staff and what I wanted from my RGNs, which Sally interpreted it into the development plans. So each development plan highlighted things that I specifically wanted my staff to be doing. From an RGN point of view, I needed the RGNs to develop the carers, because the carers were showing a lot of interest in clinical skills, learning how to do risk assessments, care planning, but we needed to motivate the trained nurses to give away some of their responsibility and help train the care staff. And they're now doing that, because it was in their personal development plans, and from supervision, the care staff are going into supervisions and saying, I want you to teach me how to do risk assessments, so the trained staff are taking that on. Brilliant. Before the SECAS project, we did have a supervision process, but it was quite poor. My last inspection, although we have an excellent rating, we did actually fail the standard on supervision because staff weren't being supervised 6 times a year. SECAS enabled us to put in place a much better supervision process. So essentially we used the SECAS development plans and their passports to do the first supervision on every single member of staff. The supervisions I did with my trained staff in turn taught them how to do supervisions on the care staff using their personal development plans. And what we do now is we keep everybody's personal development plans in the building, so staff take those plans to supervision with them, so we can see what targets they've met on that, as well as what other targets to put on their supervision paperwork. We hope to continue the SECAS project. Sue, the training officer, has had lots of help from Sally to learn how to use the software, so this time next year we'll be doing new development plans for all staff from that software. The residents will get better care because the care assistants are now taking part in care planning, and essentially it's the care staff who give the care, therefore they should be the ones that are writing the care plans. So my trained staff developing them in how to write care plans will mean that the care plans will be better suited and more personal orientated to the clients themselves, because the care staff will be actually having an input in there.